This is like episode 2, The Corner. I am Chase, obviously, and this is my other guy over here.
I'm Gabe. It's nice to finally do this again after an extremely long break.
Yeah. Like I was definitely getting pretty much a lot of comments and like texts about like the gap, obviously. So I would like to wrap it up by just saying we had like the hurricane, then it was like, yeah, quote unquote, the hurricane, then it was like
Not to downplay the people that actually got affected.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean,
it's just here in VA.
Clearly,
it was nice.
Like, it was kind of nice, yeah, somewhat. But anyway, yeah, like, so we had, like the quote unquote hurricane go on. Then it was like we had scheduling difficulties with our quote unquote cameraman.
Yeah, my man was living his best life out
He
in LA,
was in Cali living it up. Like, that was like my
renting cars and
foreigns too,
right.
and shit like that.
So.
I was just like, yo, like, all right, like, question it. Like, is he a celebrity photographer now? Because he just bouncing around taking like camera shots and shit all wide,
right.
like the sunset and shit.
And I was just at work looking at it. I was like, damn.
I was like, I think it was just like kind of like pissy hot about the shit. Cause I've never been like to Cali, but obviously these gentlemen here have. So like I just felt left out. So I was just living it through that. So like beyond all of that foolishness. We definitely had like a lot of scheduling difficulties. My ass was in Georgia.
You had the Ace Hood concert, right?
No. And like
you
that's
so hyped about that.
Listen, y'all. I was definitely hyped to see my boy Ace Hood at Shaka's, and
you didn't buy a ticket though, right?
You know what's crazy? I did not buy a ticket because I didn't know how like this whole hurricane thing was gonna like to turn out.
Right.
So it's like logically wise, I had thought about it ahead and said, you know what, I will gladly wait until like the last minute.
Right, because it wasn't like it was gonna be sold out. Or anything.
Like it was, man. Matter of fact, shouts out to my boy Fam Bikini, all the other stuff, because my man Fam was going like to actually showcase his skills out there too, but like he didn't get a chance, obviously, 7,000, all the other, good stuff. But anyway, but yeah, like I did not get like to see, Ace Hood.
So you're still waiting on your first concert experience? Yes,
I'm still waiting on like the first concert, experience. Sadly, I'm not too privy on that yet. So like I'm trying like to work into that, because obviously, like the concert thing was like popping.
Right.
So I did not get a chance, obviously. So like it kind of sucks. But beyond that point, like I really do hope that nobody was severely affected by like the hurricane. But if so, like, I wish y'all well.
Right.
Like I hope like that y'all houses and like cars ain't flooded and shit like that.
Right. For everybody that's in Carolinas that listens to this, well, I hope there's people in Carolina listening to this. That'd be cool. Go watch this. So.
You know what's crazy? Like I think our brand and whatnot, like will start reaching out more out there soon. So like it'll work out. So
sounds good to me, bro.
Hopefully so. So let's get into it. Obviously, like the biggest hype is around like the Carter 5.
Right.
And like the Carter 5, it came out like among others. Jesus Christ, yeah, others. But like Logic's album had came out. I think it was the Young Sinatra 4, which is very, very dope. Like it's a true like grassroots hip hop joint. So like a lot of people had messed with it. I did too, because I'm a very, very big Logic fan. Because according like to you, all you have is just a spot for one white rapper, which is him.
I know, but Logic's not. He mixed. So.
Like he's more so
Logic's
white.
dope. Logic's dope. But
like he's more so white though. He's white.
Whatever. Okay.
Like an everyday person would just classify him as a white man. No offense. Like Logic, but still, that's my guy. But anyway, so back on to like the Carter 5. Like, what you think about like the Carter 5? Was it like top tier Wayne? Was it like Wheezy Wayne? Was it
I like to say like first. I'm just glad that it came out. Like I think that's like the best part of me is like it finally came out. Like the Carter 5 came out. It's supposed to be the last Carter, so that's cool. You know, to see it in limbo for what was it, 3-4 years?
Shit, man. Yeah, I think it's
So it's just nice to see it, come out. Nice to see Wayne get some well-deserved love. You know.
Yeah.
Even though with that, I thought it was weird, like everybody, like all of a sudden was like, oh man, Lil Wayne got a new album out, but they probably listened to Dedication 6 or Dedication 6 Reloaded, which are both dope, by the way. So you should probably check those out.
I mean, like the only problem with Wayne about like last year was that like he just looked as if he, sadly, but like he looked as if he was washed, like he looked as if he was done, like he didn't have. Like that same flair, and it was almost sounding as if it was redundant, like his whole situation.
I mean, but I think it's probably like with a lot of like his contract and stuff like that, not being able to put this album that you worked on and had completed. But I mean, I like it a lot. I think it's really dope. 23 songs, that's a lot, but there's a solid
that is
amount.
Worthy. That is
I'm cool with the 23 songs and having that length is because of how long it took to come out. So
listen, man.
Definitely a lot of dope stuff with it. It's better than I thought it would be.
I will gladly say that. I was like thoroughly surprised at it because I was panning it from a jump. So I mean, like I just ain't bandwagon on the shit. Like I didn't say, oh yeah. I mean like. Wayne is gonna like tear it up or come on back or whatever else. Like nah, like I said, I mean like that this shit is gonna be like some dated shit, or I mean like it's gonna have to sound really, really redundant. Like we're not gonna to get.
That's why I want to know like when each song was made, just to know.
How
like
far back
actually this song is and which ones are newer.
So. Like I will say this though. That trying to remember the fucking name of the joint that got like the Swiss beat joint.
With the special delivery.
Oh man,
Uproar.
Uproar, yes, Uproar. I will say this. Uproar sounds as if that nigga Wayne has seen Swiss inside of like studio and said like, yo, what you got? And just like Swiss has said, yo, I got this, and just like played it, and just like after that joint, both of them was like, yo, I think I got something for this, and then like next thing you know, like it just came out really dope. Like I mean, that's a fire fucking record, but I mean like I will say like it's not original, but at the same time, I mean that's exactly what it's needed. It's needed that. Yeah. I mean like Swiss had added a Swiss touch, so I mean.
Right, I like the crowd noise in the background.
Man.
I like a lot of features. Like I think Nicki was dope on Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
She didn't rap or anything, so I'm always straight with that. Just straight like singing stuff. I like
she
that.
Good.
I like
good people though, man.
I like the X feature. That's dope.
Yeah. I
like the parts with his mom's talking. Like I like that. Cool.
That's like real. I mean like that's the one thing I will say this like that's one thing I have always said that Wayne was like lacking was that like he didn't show another side of him besides like the fame and like the money, the pussy, the weed and shit like that.
Right.
But like beyond that point,
you just want to like name his song.
Yeah.
Pussy, money, weed.
Say woke. Anyway, so yeah, like yeah, I mean.
But I mean, he's touched on like some of his stuff before.
Yeah, but it was like this whole album, like he went into actual detail a little bit more. Like he went into like struggling with fame, struggling with trying like to figure out okay, cool, like where like do I navigate next? Like he had talked about depression and shit like that. I mean that's like like a genuine side of Wayne. Which
I think the only thing I'm surprised about it didn't have a Drake feature, which I know there was supposed to be one.
Everybody says that, like because of clearances.
Right.
So I mean, like
So I hope that song comes out eventually. I'm sure it's dope.
It probably won't. Probably won't.
No. I mean, you just release it for free.
Yeah, but you're gonna get sued out the ass for it.
But you're not making any money off of it.
Not yet. Up until motherfuckers just start downloading the shit. Plus,
if you put it on SoundCloud, it's free.
You could.
You could.
Yeah.
You're gonna make the money off of
somewhere. But I mean, like anything. I mean, like Drake is gonna have to sell anyway.
Oh,
so
sure.
I mean, that's an alternate fact. But I digress. The point is though that Wayne had definitely put out a solid album. Like it
quality
was
project, for sure.
quality project.
I listened to it earlier today.
I did not. I think I was still listening to my boy Logic. So, but beyond that point, you know, like I've never been, I mean, like a big Wayne fan, but just as far as his artistry, to his lyrics, to his, you know, the way that, I mean, like the man, like, cultivates different words and stuff like that, like puts them, I mean, like, together is always dope. It's always something different, too. So, I mean,
like the Kendrick feature, shout out to my guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That Kendrick feature, though, had made, me think about, you know, past women that have probably like set up multiple niggas and shit like that. Like, right. I mean, that's a scary ass thought, especially like this. Like, you know, once you're out here single, you know, like living it up, willing, and like dealing out here and just doing you, and it's like, you know, what you got to partially think about is a possible setup. So I mean, like most guys ain't got the tool on them or like whatever else, and you know, you got to be mindful. Gotta be smart out here. So fellas, like, you know, that song is very, very real, and that song is a little bit scary, but that's, you know, that's like the reality of, you know, like the situations at times. So
yeah,
all y'all fellas be mindful, be, you know, woke, you know.
I just thought it was dope that Kendrick was on there. And it got a Ashanti feature. I ain't heard Ashanti in forever.
You know what's crazy? Better yet, lastly, I mean, like that Nivea record, I mean, like, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, like Nivea sounds as if, I mean, like that, I mean, like she ain't lost a step at all. So, I mean, like it'll definitely help out her too as well. I mean, like to actually put out, you know, like a little bit of an EP. That'd be smart, business-wise for her. But anyway, you know.
What's your favorite song on the album?
Favorite song on the album so far is probably like between like the Uproar joint and like the joint with her and with Wayne and Nivea. Definitely. I mean, those and like two records definitely, you know.
Yeah, Uproar is dope. I like, you know, obviously get you hyped and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Uproar, Mona Lisa, and probably the last song
with
the.
Just want to, you know, hit that 2002, you know, flow a little bit, you know, hip hop. Diddy.
The last song with that sample, Let It All Work Out. I like that a lot too. It's a good outro.
Okay, yeah, it's cool.
So how would you rank the Carter albums?
The Carter albums, have always been back and forth for me, particularly though because like what you gotta think of different like times of Wayne, because like that Carter one, I mean, you know, Carter 1 is not really like real known. Like a lot of people talk about the Carter 2 and like the Carter 3. It's like it's a constant back and forth between 2 and 3. For me personally, like his best work was on that Carter 2. That Carter 2, I mean, was like that holy gorilla Wayne. Like, I mean, that was when, I mean, like Wayne is like really catching on fire. Mixtapes are like coming up. Like he's dropping this, he's dropping that. He's on different like verses. He's starting it up a bit. Like he's like, you know, dating whoever else. And I mean, he like that whole side of Wayne was like that perfect balance, because he had then crossed over.
Right.
You know,
then. So how would you rank it? 1 through 5? Who was so
number
you
one?
2 1.
Number 1 is definitely Carter 2. Number 2 would probably be sadly Carter 3.
Okay.
Because I feel, I mean, like that album, and like was.
It was just like a moment type thing.
Yeah, I mean, like it was a moment, because like beyond, I mean, like a Millie, which I mean was like the biggest record, and like literally every other rapper and every other singer was on it. Even yo, alright, motherfuckers, I mean, like forget, motherfucking Neo had did a verse to a Millie. Think about that.
I mean, I don't know why you mentioned Neo, like Jay-Z and put out a Billy, and that joint was fire.
Regardless, like I mean, like that's how popular that one record was alone, which I think it had outshined the rest of. I mean,
right?
Like
yeah, I mean, yeah, Lollipop up there, Mr. Officer.
Mrs. Officer was always funny because, you know, obviously, and shit, comfortable. Like the guy had got Babyface on that. He got Babyface, so that was always, you know, pretty much a nice little record. But
so 2, 3.
2, 3. Carter 4, I mean, was actually really good. But but I'm definitely gonna like to battle it out. So I probably will put this Carter 5 at number 2. To be honest with you,
number 2.
Yeah, 2 because
So
think about it
two,
more now.
5.
Yep.
2, 5, 3.
2, 5, 3, and then 4,
and then 1.
and then 1. Yeah.
I would go 2, 3, 5, 4, 1.
You go
So
2, 3. Yeah. Okay. 3? 3 though? Why? Why 3 though? Like I mean.
Because like I can remember like when it like I just remember that entire moment and listen to that album a whole lot.
So
it's just like it's like one of those albums like I'll
nostalgia.
remember. Yeah, that type of thing. It's still a dope record.
My question is though, right? So alright, we reminisce with nostalgia with being like something great, but like is that really the actual case? Can it be like nostalgia for like that moment? That one record, but not. Like the whole album, or just is it like that?
No, I like the album in general. Like I think this is dope album. Granted, it gets, just because it was like overplayed and all this things, so people got tired of hearing it and stuff like that. But still, there's a lot of hits up there.
I bet, yeah. I'll probably say this. What you can do is definitely play like 7 songs on that album and like be like cool.
You probably like. I bet you can play the Card 3 right now. You'll probably know every word to the entire.
Just about.
Especially, so it's one of those things.
With Let the Beat Build, that was always a good record. Always too. But
Mr. Carter, of course.
Mr. Carter, I think was alright too, but I wasn't really like like fucking with it, like that. But yeah,
of course not.
Let's see. What else? Fuck.
Yeah, Carter 5 is dope. It has replay value.
Oh,
it came out, what, 2 weeks
that.
ago or a week ago? I'm still listening to it, so it's dope.
A week ago, right? On it? Yeah. Yep. God damn, a week ago?
Yeah, what was it, last Friday maybe?
Why does it feel like, yeah, damn, man. That's crazy, man. Time is flying, yo, because, like, I forgot, because our cameraman, was in California, like, living it up. Living his best life, to like, the fullest, while like most of us, watching this, like obviously working hard.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. He put out good work. Feeling Righteous, right?
Yeah,
Feeling Righteous. So follow him.
Y'all
good work.
Follow him, obviously, for video work, obviously, clearly.
Right.
Shouts out. And, music videos too. But listen, man, what I will say is do not fucking waste that man's fucking time, because what you're going to pay is for like quality, so whatever else price he put up, that's exactly what it is. Like
get
he
what
might.
you pay for.
Simply put, so like he might give you a discount, but I digress. But see what happens. So anyway.
But yeah, like it's been so long. Like shoot, the NBA about to start on Tuesday, man.
Shit, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
I'm ready too.
All I gotta say is I am Team LeBron. Bron. Wherever else that Bron goes, I go. Simply put, so I'm not a fan.
So what you're saying is you're a Laker fan?
I'm not a Laker fan. I am a LeBron fan. It's no difference.
But what you're saying is if there was a team this year that you would want to win, it'd be the Lakers.
Yeah, because of Bron.
So we both want the same thing now.
Not really. I mean like this. So everybody should know that I am a Wizards fan. Always been since like '96. So
that's unfortunate.
That is not unfortunate, because we definitely had Rod Strickland. We definitely had Rasheed Wallace back when, but like we traded him for whatever reason. We had Ben Wallace and we traded him, and that was fucking stupid. But anyway, we had
John Wall.
John. Matter of fact, scratch that. We fucking had Gilbert fucking Arenas, Agent Zero. We had him, Hibachi, nigga. Like we had him going. Matter of fact, we fucking had a big 3 before it was popular, but obviously the niggas could not do it against LeBron back then.
For real, you have Michael Jordan. That's like when y'all had Jordan, I watched every single game.
Man, I'm saying, because once I was about like 11, 12, like I actually went to see him play. So I was definitely hyped.
Really? You saw Jordan play?
Yeah, damn right. I was about 12, but
that's good. I know I always wanted to make up that I just didn't get a chance. But I was watching on Comcast, whatever that network was.
Comcast.
Yeah, so I was definitely watching all those games.
Who the fuck got cable now still?
I got DirecTV. Does that count?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like actually, because like football games. But anyway, with like LeBron, I just want him like to really, really show up there. Like I feel like that LeBron is gonna like to do what LeBron does. Like,
can I speak on my LeBron fan odyssey here?
Oh, odyssey. Okay, go ahead.
So
go ahead,
okay,
sure.
obviously when LeBron's in high school, you had to be a fan of LeBron.
Yeah.
So I like LeBron when he first came to the league, Rookie of the Year. You know, I don't feel like he should have won Rookie of the Year. I feel like Carmelo should have won because they went to the playoffs in the West.
But that's a team effort type of thing. But anyway, go ahead.
But I mean, still the best player on the team. So I like LeBron up until this point, and then made the finals, got swept, but that's still an achievement.
Yeah.
That I'll forever remember that game against the Pistons.
Yeah, everybody will, I think, actually.
And then I got to a certain point where I started not liking LeBron. I don't know, it was more so because of his fans. When people started saying that he was better than Kobe.
Yeah. Here we go.
That's when I was like, nah, I don't agree yet.
Here we go.
I don't agree.
Yeah.
And then the whole decision thing, I think that was super whack. Did it on TV.
I thought it was smart marketing.
Granted, I understand. He went down there, won a couple championships, went to the finals 4 years. I get it. Still think it's whack for joining up with his friends. Like being on Wade's team. I thought that was whack.
That's cool.
But that first year when he lost to Dallas, I was so hyped. You would have thought the Lakers won the championship.
Damn,
I was so
hyped. And disrespectful, but go ahead.
But then he won a championship, so I didn't have anything bad to say about him after that. But I still didn't like him when he was with the Heat. But then when he went back to Cleveland, I was like, I like that. That's a good move.
Okay.
And then brought them to the finals. Lost that first year to Golden State.
Yeah.
And then they won, which was insane. And as soon as when he won that championship for Cleveland, I loved him again. I loved him again for that because it was just a great moment. Like
it's a great
the
story.
way he did it.
Yeah, great story.
Come back down 3-1 to beat this 73-1 team, which I can't stand the Warriors. I hate the Warriors.
I love the Warriors because it was all homegrown.
That's true.
Before
KD ruined it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean that, but still.
And then obviously now, he's one of my favorite teams. So
you gotta love him now.
Oh, I love LeBron. Like even more. Like I like it, but
as he's wearing a Kobe.
I almost wore my LeBron jersey today.
The level of disrespect, people.
I almost wore my LeBron jersey today. Well, I was like, nah, I'll give respect to my man's Kobe. But
still gotta get mine. Sin, baby, I love you so much. That can be a Christmas item.
Don't get the purple, John. I got the purple.
I definitely want the gold.
Cool.
Yeah,
I was want the purple and the white one.
So Sin, baby, I love you.
Since we Lakers fans now.
I'm not.
We both want the same thing.
I'm not a Laker fan. I am a LeBron fan. LeBron. I'm fucking like Shannon Sharp. That's how much I back that man. Like, I mean, think about this, man. Like, the beautiful part about like LeBron being at LA is that like I know is going to take time. Like he is going to attract free agents, period. So like I see them, I'm like making a move. But as far as them getting a championship, like at first I said, I mean like it might happen, but I kind of feel like that LeBron is going like the will to like.
It's definitely not going to happen this year. No, it might happen. He signed up for 4 years, so he has 4 years to do it. But even if not, like it's okay with me.
Yeah. I mean,
but I will say this: if he wins the championship with the Lakers, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
He is a GOAT already. I mean, like to me personally, because I mean,
I can't. He's like right there. I just can't do that yet. Granted, I was too young to see prime Jordan.
Yeah.
But it's just 6 championships. Like he was the third all-time leading scorer and retired, but he only played 13 seasons, so that's ridiculous. Like,
hey man, listen.
I can't put LeBron there yet.
Listen, man.
He is right there.
This is y'all. I mean, like my whole argument. Like with people, I mean, like that still. I mean, like think that LeBron is not, like the greatest because motherfuckers want to throw out the rings like it's like a all like.
I'm not saying it's all, but 6 or 6.
But it's like this. The man has went to a total of 9 finals.
True.
Like he went to 8 straight.
True.
So what other like player has done that? Or wait, anywhere near that. Plus on top of that too, what you got like to think about is like his teams. because like I mean, once he was with like Cleveland, like I mean like the first time he did not have an all-star cast.
Right. That's
and
true.
then trust me, like once he went back there, without like Kyrie, like, he still didn't have quote unquote help. He really didn't. Obviously, that was obvious. Like this year.
I mean, yeah, this year, I mean, there was no Kyrie. Or this past season, there was no Kyrie, and he had Kevin Love. But, I mean...
Beyond that, nobody else was stepping up.
But he was still in the East.
I mean, everybody says that...
Look, I'm not here to argue. Like, if you think LeBron's the GOAT, I'm not going to argue with you because I'm almost there, too. But I will say...
He gotta be, man.
Like, the thing with Jordan, like, he went to 6 straight finals. Granted, he was out those 2 years. So, he could have went to 8 straight, possibly.
Like I tell people
not saying it would have happened, but it's possible.
Like I tell people all the time, Jordan had a great team around him. It was already built because I'm like, think about it. You fucking had Rodman, that is a tenacious rebounder, and probably
that was the second 3. That one for all 6.
Still, I mean like he was there for like the 3-peat.
Right.
So I mean like you fucking have a pretty much like an all around all-star in fucking Rodman. Plus, you got a number 2 that'll be a number 1 anywhere else in Scottie Pippen.
I get that too.
Plus, he was a two-way player on top of that.
I mean, I get that
Plus,
too.
he was an all-star.
I mean, I get that, but...
Plus, he had shooters. He fucking had Paxson. He had Kerr back there.
Yeah, but LeBron also had Wade and Bosh. And
that was different.
Kyrie,
that was different. That was different. He fucking won his best like
First of all
years.
Great teams have great players.
Yeah, but
there's very few teams that didn't have a top 10 player that won a championship. The Pistons was the last one that I could say.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like Pistons was like like the last rural team that had actually won a championship from like
without having a top 10 player.
Top like tier guy because Chauncey Billups. I mean, it was definitely clutch, but
not
Rip is Rip. And they had Tayshaun Prince, and then they had my guy Rasheed Wallace and Ben. So, but they fucking did it right. I'll say that. I'll say that definitely.
Fuck that finals, man, dude.
Damn, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Karl Malone, man, he was just hurt, and that just.
I mean, y'all fucking had an old ass team anyway. Like, period. Y'all fucking had a washed up fucking GP. Y'all fucking had an injury riddled like Karl
Malone.
Malone.
Won a championship after that though. He won with the Heat.
Yeah, and that is like the funniest part about that shit. So I mean, like, either way though, like I'm definitely happy all about like LeBron being there. My boy Butler, Jimmy Butler wants out of the T-Wolves.
I don't know if everybody's seen like what Jimmy did in practice yesterday.
Oh
like,
yeah, man, that shit.
Fussing out, like that made me like Jimmy Butler even more.
Me too, man. Shouts out,
type shit.
Shouts out, man, like to Jimmy Butler because Jimmy Butler is still like doing it, like like the '90s to like the mid.
But I will say that Jimmy, it seems recently seems to be the problem wherever he's been here recently.
You know what's funny?
I think Jimmy's a really good player.
Yeah.
He's not a top 10 player to me.
No, not.
He's a two-way player.
Two-way player. I think he's a top 20 easy.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's just I don't know if Jimmy can talk about like winning and all that stuff when he hasn't won any.
I mean, well, like, all right, considering like Jimmy's like background too, like it makes sense. It makes sense because he is a passionate player. Period.
Oh no, I definitely.
So I mean, like he wants like to actually win. Like he wants like to actually compete. Like he wants like the diversity, like in all that stuff. So I mean, like I definitely salute him for that. Shout out like the Jimmy Butler.
I have one question back on the LeBron thing. What do you think of Space Jam 2?
Space Jam 2 is gonna be lit.
I don't want it.
I want it, man, because like I mean, think about it. I mean, like this. We are living in a fucking time that the remakes are getting like remade almost, it seems like. But I mean, like, what's a better way? I mean, like to introduce this whole generation like into like the like the Space Jam lore. I mean, like it makes sense.
Go watch the original Space Jam.
I mean, yeah, but it's not going to be relatable to them. They fucking need like the current stars.
I'll see it because
I'm going to see it.
And everything.
Hey, listen, man. Like, I mean, like LeBron, I already know that he is going to do a great performance by it because your boy Jordan, I mean, can't act for real. But like, he did his thing though. Look, man,
I love Space Jam.
Speaking
all
of
the
which,
toys and stuff like that.
Speaking of which, so like the soundtrack gotta bring back my nigga R. Kelly. Gotta bring him back. Gotta bring my boy R. Kelly back, man. Listen, yo. Listen, man. My boy Kels has been, like the controversy, guy and shit like that. But we all know like this, man. This man can make a hit out of anything. But more so too, we already know that if he do break out, like I believe that I Can Fly Part 2 or just like something like similar to that, motherfuckers are gonna like to say, you know what? I respect Kelly, and shit. All will be forgiven. I'm not saying that. His crimes.
This is all his thoughts.
Listen.
This is him.
Listen. I'm not saying that his crimes are right, because they not, and that shit is wrong. That shit is nasty. But as far as like his artistry, we got to support the man for like the artistry. But then again, that's a little bit hypocritical of me because I'm so anti Kanye West. So fuck that nigga and fuck what he stand for too. But like I can't say that and I say everybody go support R. Kelly. Was he still doing like his sex slave shit and whatnot and his. But anyway,
instead of having R. Kelly do that song, have somebody else do that song.
Like who?
I don't know, John Legend or somebody.
Man, fuck that nigga too, man. Shit.
You like John Legend?
No, man. He to me personally, John Legend is just like that corny nigga that you just ask him, like to just sing or some shit. He said,
John Legend, I love your music. But I think it'd be cool, like how the Black Panther soundtrack had Kendrick Lamar as executive producer. I think
again.
No, I'm talking for the Black.
Oh shit!
Just for the Black Panther.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
But for the Space Jam joint, I think it should be like Travis or something like that.
Of course you would fucking say Travis Scott, man. Ashura, yeah, damn.
But for real though, like it'd be dope. Like to have like executive producer.
No.
Who else would you have executive producer?
Somebody else of like the culture that's more like like a little bit like it's going to be a nice little mix. Like I would be.
You want Drake?
No. Well, like it probably will be a Drake and Future record. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like we already know. Like it's gonna be a Drake Future.
I just think the soundtrack has to be dope because the original soundtrack was dope.
It was like timeless. Like you fucking play that shit now. Even fucking like Graduation still for whatever the fuck reason. Like he's still playing I Can Believe, I Can Fly. Like I remember like them playing that shit back in '96, back in bowling like park days, man. Shouts out, like the Norfolk too. But even like then, motherfuckers was like.
I think I still got that joint on CD, the original Space Jam.
Yeah.
Hit 'em high.
Hit 'em high.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, though, man. It was though, man. But overall, though, Jimmy Butler, though, like he needs like to go somewhere else. Hopefully, to like the Bull, not the Bulls, but the Heat. The Heat. I would like to see him with like the Heat. Like I'm like to see him with even the fucking Rockets, because if shit like the Rockets get him, that's a good deal.
I'd be interested to see how he would mesh with those guys.
Yeah, definitely. Matter of fact, so who like what? Yeah, pardon me. What team is going to surprise like the NBA this year? You think?
Surprise the NBA?
Yeah.
Like surprise and do what?
Like
because the Warriors are winning, so there's nobody that's going to be. It's going to be Warriors Celtics. That's my finals prediction. That's probably everybody's finals prediction. And it should be everybody's finals prediction.
So. Man.
Surprise?
Yeah. Or sleeper team, pardon me.
Let's see in the West, a sleeper team. Are the Lakers a sleeper team? I don't think
the Lakers are definitely a sleeper team because
I'm not going to say they're going to come out of the West, but they could definitely make the Western Conference Finals.
They are winning at least 45 to 50 games.
No, 50 for sure.
I want to say 50 for sure. I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say at least about 45. Give or take.
Yeah, I guess the Lakers will be a surprise team. Like I don't think the Rockets will be as good as they were last year.
The Rockets are going to be good. Period. So they'll probably get like that 4th seed, a 3rd, some more shit. San Antonio, I think, is going to like be motivated now because DeRozan, that motherfucker's pissed off still. So like,
yeah, but I just don't know if they have the bodies
to.
I mean, because their supporting cast is a lot older.
Yeah,
like you're going Lamar. You know, LaMarcus Aldridge had a great year last year. You can't rely on that.
I'm gonna say this: the Indiana Pacers are going to be the team to watch.
In the East?
Yeah, it's them.
See, I would say the Bucks.
They are definitely hungry.
I would go with the Bucks
for that. And the
you
Bucks
got
too.
New coach. You got top 5 player maybe. This might be his top 5 season. He might be MVP this year.
Giannis? Yeah, man. He's
also.
Like, he's a freaking nation.
I wouldn't give up on the Raptors.
No.
If Kawhi, that's a huge upgrade from DeRozan.
I promise you that. I promise you that too as well. So I mean, yeah.
I think the East is. I think the East after the Celtics is wide open. Like I don't know anybody could be the second seed really. Except for the Wizards, they definitely can. They'll make the playoffs, but they're not second seed.
The Wizards, if it is like, if we get a healthy Dwight Howard, I do not see why not.
You're relying on Dwight Howard in 2018.
You know what?
Dwight Howard is not going to do anything positive.
You know what? Check his numbers. That's all I ask.
Right.
Just check his numbers.
Check his numbers. Check how many wins that team had.
What the Hornets?
Yeah.
I mean, like, dog, it's not about the wins always. All we are talking about is like the individual. That's it. None less, no more.
Stats can be misleading, man.
Stats do not mislead shit because, like, you know, like a motherfucker like Robert Horry got like 7 rings, right? But that motherfucker ain't good. That motherfucker trash. You fucking trash, nigga. So like,
first of all, for Robert Horry's not trash, being as that he made so many clutch shots. So
nigga, that's just one fucking shot.
Hey, they all counted.
Correct, but that's just one fucking shot. That don't fucking make you good.
You're not a superstar, but you need players like that on your
You
team.
fucking not a superstar anyway. You're a fucking bench warmer. You fucking got locked up.
What's Dwight Howard right now? Is he still a superstar?
No, he's fucking not even a fucking star, to be honest. But I mean, like, he's a all-star and shit, a blocker, a defensive player of like the year award, 2-time I think. Fact check that later, but anyway.
Might be three or 4.
Nah, cause my man Ben got it 4 times.
Yeah, I know.
I think it was him and someone else that got it 4 different points. But
yeah, I just don't think Dwight Howard's that big of a.
Hey man.
I mean, we'll see, but I mean, it's still Dwight Howard.
We're gonna see. And
granted, even though when Dwight Howard played for the Lakers, that 1 year he was there, I know he gets a lot of criticism for it,
but he was still hurt.
He played through injury, so I'm not even mad at the Dwight LA year.
So then, like, what's your problem with, you know, my whole view on dates? Like, I mean, like,
how do we just switch from NBA to dates just like that?
Easy, just like that. It just happens like that.
Well,
It's either well.
Well, I wasn't surprised with that. That was a quick transition.
Oh yeah, quick. It happens like that. Quick pass.
Rondo. But you say you don't like taking girls on dates. And I just don't understand. So let me understand.
Walk you through it, basically.
Yeah, tell me.
Look.
Tell me. I'm gonna read this shit right here.
Look.
Because I enjoy going on dates and stuff. I just like going out, period.
To me personally, that just tells me that you enjoy spending money. That's exactly what that fucking tells me.
What you make money for?
I don't
spend it.
No, you know, like to save a little bit, reinvest and shit like that. Supposedly, like a good person should, and like pay bills on time, which I don't at times. But I digress.
See, I pay all my bills on time and still go out. So,
like, I mean, that's, you know, typical shit. I mean,
okay, so why are you anti-date?
Anti-date because I feel like it is a waste of fucking time. It's a waste of fucking time because my thing is, like, I do not need to take you out to, like, get to know you. I don't have to do that. Like, I mean, you know, like, a pull up at like the mall. We could go to Starbucks and shit. Have a nice little, you know, like, shake or some shit like that.
So hold on. If you meet somebody at Starbucks, and say y'all both get a drink, say you pay for both of the drinks.
Yeah.
Is that a date? That's a date.
I mean, like, to me, like, personally, that's a little bit of a matinee.
That's like a lunch
shit like that.
Thing.
Nah, that's more like, hey, look, you know, like, I kind of want some more coffee, and I kind of want to just have, you know, like, some conversation to lead up to an actual date. So
you have, like, pre-dates that lead up to a date?
Allegedly. It's something like that. Yeah, like, because Because it is almost like a test drive. Because my thing is like this: if it's like I take you out on a fucking date, all for real, right? And it's like that shit is trash. It's trash as fuck. Now it's like I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed at myself because A, I fucking spent, I don't know, about $60, $70, and B, I did not fucking enjoy my time with you, and C, why the fuck did I even do this shit? I mean, like from my jump anyway. Why?
So like, to test drive.
Yeah.
And take somebody on a date. That's not worth $30 to you. Because you're paying $60, you're probably gonna spend at least 20 something on yourself. So the extra is gonna be on them.
So it's like,
you're going out to eat.
Yeah.
So you're gonna eat some good food, I'm assuming.
Yeah. You
might go to a movie or something, so you still getting entertained.
Yeah.
So what's wrong?
Which another thing too, fellas. Like I will say this: taking a girl out on a date and including movies to me is like it's not a good thing because y'all are not getting.
Right,
like
you can't talk during the movie.
Interaction, and I mean, y'all are not getting that type of vibe. Y'all are just.
But what you do is dinner, movie, drinks afterwards, so you can talk about the movie and talk more.
I mean, like, granted,
unless you're this guy and you hate the person already, and then you're like, fuck this, I need to drink by myself.
Look, my thing is like this. Like, another thing is too. Like, I be telling guys is what y'all got. I mean, like, the really do nowadays is you'll start qualifying these females, qualify them enough to want to actually do. Like, I mean, my thing is like this. Like, it's not, I mean, like, supposed to be just given. Like, I mean, like, gotta be earned because it's like this. Females are doing that shit as soon as we speak to them, as soon as we even have a conversation with them. They are qualifying us. So it's like my thing is like this. So why the fuck can I not qualify them too? It's that simple. It's just logic. Like, I mean, like, there's no like one-way street to that. It's a two-way street to that because like to me, you have to be worth it to me to want to actually do that date shit.
I mean, but my whole thing is it's just one time. Like if I don't enjoy myself, you enjoy yourself, we never have to do this ever again.
And shit. That's another thing too because like it like varies. It varies on tiers because if I'm I mean like just fucking you, then like what's the need? What's the need for us to go out on a date? Like I mean there is no need. That shit is right, like misleading.
I mean
misleading.
Right, but I mean that's different. I mean you already have that arrangement that this is all that.
No. Because like certain females, figure out, okay, cool. I mean, we are doing this and that, so like, we should go to a date. And it's like, like I mean, that's exactly how shit gets misleaded. Like no, we staying on course here.
But you know what you could do? There's a lot of like free places you can go for like a date, right?
See, there we go. So I mean, like
me and my girl,
yeah.
Like our first date, we went to the Chrysler Museum and just walked around and looked at art and talked about shit.
See,
and it's free.
See,
and it's nice.
See,
but we both like art
bars,
museums.
Bars.
So we could just do that.
Yeah, I mean that's dope though. That's dope though because it was a level of interest already there. But I mean, like, what I do not like is the niggas that do dates off of rip. Like, I mean, they like DM, have a little text, have a little chat. Get the number, start texting her a little bit, about like, like the second date. It's like, hey, look, why don't we go out on a date? It's like, nigga, relax. Like, I mean, like, know her more. Get to know her more.
But I think it kind of like shows like that you're interested, that you're willing to spend money to see this person.
Dog, do you like see, and it's like, that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit right
there. I like going out, man, so it don't bother me.
That's cool. That's cool though. But like mind you is too like is like, all right. This show girl probably gets probably about like a good 20, 30 some guys that like ask her out on a fucking date. So it's like this. My thing is like this. What you got to do is you got to like to stray away from like the regular shit. You got to like to do something a little bit different to like really stand out. Otherwise, then you were just gonna be like the regular typical average Joe.
See, I feel like if a girl's interested in you, like they could have 100 people ask them on a date, but they're really interested, they'll just go on a date with you.
Correct.
So like,
which you could, I mean, like lead up.
Like any woman that's attractive, obviously she gets hit on all the time. So, but that just comes with the territory.
Correct.
So what?
But you got, I mean, like, to be different to really, you know, stand out at times.
To really stand out, I'm gonna not take you out.
No. What you have to do is...
Yeah, I know you want to go out. I'm gonna stand out. Fuck that. We not going out.
He said, fuck that. We not going out.
Like,
matter of fact, that's another thing, too. Like, I do not, like I did not like when females would ask for a date. Because it's, like, almost like... I wouldn't say, I mean, like, that you are begging for it, but it's like, I mean, how do you, like, again, what exactly qualifies you enough for me to, take you out?
I think they're more so just trying to gauge your interest.
I mean, we like engage our interest by going out somewhere and just talking. We could do that. I don't like,
well, what's the difference?
The, like, difference
like,
is
okay, like,
the money issue. The money issue at times.
So this is all money based.
This is all money based because it's going to be like this.
Bro, you could go to like Tropical Smoothie and spend like $15 and that's it, and have a date there. Or like you said, Starbucks and spend $7.
Yeah,
it's still a date, man.
That can be like considered that. But I mean, like, it just mean like depends on, I mean, like, your actual interest, and it's sure, I mean, like this too as well. Certain like females, they want like to go out on the actual date, like, I mean, like, dress up type of shit, which is fine, but, you know, like, again, like, you got to be qualified, I mean, for that type of, like, you know.
But don't you
stuff.
feel like you already did the pre-qualified thing by talking to them?
Okay, so look, alright, check this. So,
because my whole thing is like, if I don't find you attractive or I don't think you cool, I'm not even going to approach you or even get into this text thing.
Yeah, I mean,
so obviously you've already qualified already, so at this point I already know I would like to take you.
No, you are gauging it. You are gauging it because, I mean, you know, you were just trying, like, to figure out if it is going to be worth it or just if it's not, or, like, what's your weight is it going to go. So
okay,
I mean,
so like what is the worth, like, how much is a date worth to you?
How much is a date worth? Like
right, like, because like you're saying it's a money thing. So how much does the person have to be worth?
Oh yeah, man.
Like you say $60, right? So
all right.
Is taking somebody on a date that's worth $60 to you?
Like, it has to be a build up to it, between conversation, consistency, just us just talking, and not even like, I mean, like, really like, I'm like spending money. I mean, like, talking about, you know, sometimes, you know, but
then your entire thing is based around money, so you can't even.
Yes.
Because, I don't understand.
Why? Because, all right, like, I see too many, like, guys just throw out, I mean, like, the date card, like, it's like, you know, like, boom, that's it.
I know, but that's them though. Who cares?
Consensus based.
But like, if a dude wants to take this girl out and he spends, I don't know, $300 on a date or something outrageous, but she don't like him, so what?
What you mean, so what?
That's his money. He can do whatever he wants.
That motherfucker is hurt. That motherfucker is crying proudly.
Well, then he learns from his mistakes.
Some niggas do it and some niggas don't. I'm gonna say that, but I mean, all I'm saying is just, like, give it time. Know the girl. Have like actual intellectual conversations. Figure out. I'm like this. What exactly, you know, is your, like, she worth, or, like, you know, like her like, yes. Like, I mean,
but,
like, about her personality, like, you know, and
but
all
that
that
just
stuff.
sounds so
What?
bad. What are they worth?
Yes.
But you could do free dates and still be cool. Like, even like, you could still do, like, your thing isn't dates in general. Yours is money, but you could still do things for cheap and still be a date.
But, like, to them, like, it might be, hey, look, I want to go out. Like, I just don't want. I mean,
that just depends on them.
Yeah, I mean, like, you do, but just at times, that's exactly what they, you know, like, expect.
But that's okay though. Like, okay, let's say they want to go out to this nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Payday, after you pay all your bills, just take them out to a nice restaurant one day, and then you'll see.
What if I had just met her about, like, a couple weeks ago? That okay?
Yeah.
That's not that's not fucking okay. That's not
So
okay.
it has to be like a month. Like, I have to know you for a month before I take you out.
Like, it has to be, I mean, like, some actual dialogue. It has to be me really engaging with you. It has to be some effort. It has to be some consistency. It has to be just something.
But wouldn't you rather just get out the way already? Like, if you can mesh through text message but not in person, wouldn't you rather try it out? Oh, we don't really click in person. Yeah. Then you already know.
Okay. All right. Cool. So look. what exactly happens when it's like you like talking or like dealing with 3 or 4 other females, right? And it's hey, every single one of them wants to go out on a date.
Obviously, you have a pecking order, right? You know, like there's 3.
Ranking,
right.
yeah.
So you know, okay, this is one I'll actually take out on a date, and we'll see how this one works. If not, then I'll go to the next and do that.
But
or with the money thing, you can say this one's $60 since you putting a price tag on them. This one's $60. This one's $30. This one might get a cup of coffee from me.
This one might get a cup of coffee.
And that's how you want to do it. Like,
hey yo, but yeah. No. I mean, like it's just all in like quality and money, but just more so time, because what I'm not gonna do is like drop $70 on a fucking female that I'm not going to really be, I guess, dating or trying like to date or trying like to really get, like to know like that, cause it's very misleading. It's very misleading.
But if you don't have a good time, then who cares? Like, you spend this money one time, it didn't work out, you never have to spend that money on the person ever again.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, what other circumstances would you spend the money on this person?
Because it's going to, well shit. Not on them, but like once you do have a roster, someone else will probably move up now. So now it's like, okay, cool. Do like the trial and like error shit with her too, or do I just wait it out? Do I,
I mean, that's all. I mean, me, it don't matter to me. I like going out to eat, so it don't matter to me. We don't have to go to an expensive place. We can go to some places, I don't like IHOP in general. We can go to some
Waffle House then.
I don't like Waffle House either. We can go to some. I don't really like going to like chain places. I'd rather go to like
PF Chains and shit.
No, that's a chain place too. I'd rather go to like some like local spot.
It's a Diddy, man. It's a Diddy over here.
I mean, it's cool.
Who the fuck does not even like Waffle House?
Bro, I can make all that shit at home.
Wow.
Give me an Eggo's, I can make some eggs, and some bacon. It's the same shit.
See, y'all,
I'd rather go to some place where they got, I don't know.
Gabe is smart.
Some like
because he saves money.
Sweet potato shit or something like that. Like, I ain't got no shit like that.
He fucking saves money. He's smart. I like that. I respect that too, but at the same token, like if I want fucking pancakes, so what?
I spend money.
Yeah, you fucking spend money on fucking travel and shit, so that's a lot different. That's a lot different actually.
It's all fun, man. You wanna live like once.
That's some shit, I mean, like that I got to really get into like at some point in time. Hopefully with my significant other, Sin. So I mean we'll like work out something, but schedules obviously,
Speaking of me traveling and stuff, like I have a rant.
There we go. There we go.
So like, for people that know me, I go to a lot of concerts and stuff, right? So obviously I spend a decent amount of money on these concerts. It's because I like to have good tickets, nice seats and everything. So I hate when people like record the entire concert, or they'll go live on Facebook or post the entire thing on like Instagram story or Snapchat, whatever. Like, why are you giving people a concert that you paid money for free?
Correct.
Like, why would you do that? I just hate when people do that. Like, if I'm gonna take a video, it's gonna be for me personally. I'm gonna take pictures the entire time. I'm still paying attention to the concert. I'm not faking over here like I'm having this great time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually focused on what's going on.
Gotcha.
The Facebook Live thing is the thing that pisses me off the most, because
that shit is dead.
Like, if I paid $200 for this ticket, I'm not giving you the same show for free. And also, for people that like me, like I hate like when somebody goes on tour and then there's all these videos posted online, so now I know what the entire thing looks like before I even get there. So it kind of takes the allure away, and it's hard to try to like
avoid it too. On top of that,
because like in a way, like I want to see it so I know how to stage it up, so I know what best ticket to get.
Yeah.
So it goes both ways, but just enjoy your time, man. Take pictures. If you want to have videos, keep it for yourself.
keep it for yourself.
You spend the money, don't show it up for free. Tell the people, oh, I had this great time. They ask you about it, then you just tell them. Don't show them.
So fact.
That's my rant for the week. What you got, Mr. No Money?
No money. Yeah, man. Nah, man. Shit. My fucking rant was the whole date shit. I mean, like, honestly speaking, that shit has just been bugging me, man, for like a hot ass minute. But what I will say is this: whatever. I mean, like, y'all do, especially men. Like I want y'all, I mean, like to be mindful. I want y'all to be smart. I want y'all like to be logical. So listen, once you do have a roster and whatnot, what you got to start doing is start making cuts and start making trades and release dates and all the other stuff. You know, the salary cap at times is right there. So like, what y'all got to be is like very, very mindful of who's at, I mean, like the priority list and who's just, you know, like a throwaway.
Sin, asking for a $200 date or something like that. Just make him just do something outrageous. Okay?
Sin is worth that though. I mean,
good.
I mean that's bad though. So I mean, should
500. Let's just
up it up.
Keep going it up.
Jack it up, guys.
You worth it. So just take all this.
But no though, like just yeah. I mean, like what y'all gotta be is just smart, man. Be like, you know, like mindful out here. And just start calculating in pockets, because what y'all doing is putting in y'all's time, y'all's effort, and not to mention keep on saying it, the money part. Like once you start pretty much, you know, like investing in certain prospects, you want that return to come back, because at the same token, you want that franchise player, you want that extended deal.
It's just money, man. You can always make more.
So and
that's what you work for, to make money.
And it's like,
and to spend it.
See, that's the fucking problem. When you got money like that, yeah, sure, wild out, do whatever. But like, once you're on a budget and once you're moving out here, you know, stuff like that, you gotta be mindful out there, man.
Well, yeah, of course, live within your means with these days, but still.
A lot of people don't, like including me, so I digress. But that's another topic. But honestly, yeah, I mean that's.
You got anything else that you want to rant about?
Next week, probably.
All right.
I'll say that. But thank y'all. This is The Corner, obviously. And
episode 2. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube.
Please.
We're working on a SoundCloud or audio.
Hit that clip.
Audio version of this. So
SoundCloud. We are gonna like to figure that out at some point between me, Gabe, and our cameraman behind that camera, obviously. So we are gonna like to correlate something. I hope, hopefully soon. Hopefully too, like next week we are going to be.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be a month in between. Carter 6 won't come out before we get it.
Listen, man, we'll like figure it out. So
but yeah, just keep watching, sharing, subscribe, all
please.
that. So
retweet all that. Got it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.